I came out as being gay about a year or two ago, and I came out as being transgender maybe 6 months ago.
Like 2 weeks or so before school started my sophomore year.
I'm a transgender man because I'm going from a female to a male. I prefer to be called a guy. Chris.
I had just like found my inner peace, so I put it on Facebook. I went in my mom's room, I told my mom. And she was like, "You didn't think I didn't know?" I was like, "Mom, I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you right now." She's like, "Really? Okay, congratulations. That's nice." And I was like, "Thank you, Mom, thank you." And then I guess I just went in my room and I like dealt with all the bull crap that had happened with it.
My cousin was gay. I didn't have a problem with her being gay. I found out when I went to their house for Christmas break. They told me and she told me, and I never had a problem with it. It's my first memory of somebody being gay.
I think I was most scared about not knowing what the people's reactions were going to be.
People are people. Never have problems with them being gay. I don't think I've had a problem with somebody that's gay, but maybe. I mean, people are in the closet, so if they choose not to be out, that's their choice. I've had some nasty, nasty looks from people and name calling.
Have there been any problems with the people that I have told? I guess not necessarily directly, but indirectly, yes. People talking crap about it, yes, of course. But no one's come up to my face and has said, "Oh, da-da-da-da-da, you're a fag, you're gay, blah, 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 blah." They haven't told me directly. They've told other people, and those other people have been like, "Hey, this person's saying this stuff about you, so..."
They're just not big fans of the LGBT community, I guess.
This kid and I at lunch, him and I had gotten into a little argument, and he was just getting all worked up for nothing. My friend just like took me to the side, and she was just telling me that I need to just stop because he's gonna get too mad and something's gonna happen. And one of my friends comes over from the lunch table, and she was like, "Yo, he's just sitting over there calling you a fag and all this other shit."
So, but did he know that you were gay? Is that why he was calling you a fag?
Yes, but it was his only way of targeting me. It was the only thing that he could say.
My mom, who didn't really accept me at first, is coming around finally. My relationship with both male and female friends have not really changed. They still see me as the same person, just under a different name. There's a couple people that I grew up with that once I came out started talking to me less, started ignoring me. It kind of hurt to know that someone I'd been so close to didn't care that much about me anymore.
Because I obviously don't need them. I don't need people like that in my life.
Most of my family was supportive, but you have that one or two family members who doesn't really like it. Everybody else has technically been supportive. They all seem to support me, and if they don't support me, they just kind of leave me alone. I support. That's, I'm friends with a lot of them, a lot of gay people, but gay people aren't just, that's not what defines them. They're people just like the rest of us. So, saying gay community, it's not necessarily, yeah, they fit in a lot more with themselves. They're comfortable around each other, but that doesn't mean they're not comfortable around straight people. I'm friends with a lot of gay people, lesbians, people that want to change their sex. That's fine. I'm friends with them. I support their choices.
I'm supportive of people supporting other people, but from my point of view, I can see why certain people wouldn't necessarily like the community because of the way some people present themselves. To me, I just think that's unnecessary, and I wouldn't blame someone because I know I don't want to be around those type of people. and I'm part of the community. So I don't expect other people to support or want to be around those other people, but man, like, I support my friends. Like, I'll support my friends on anything, like, I have their backs. I think everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I 100% support everyone's being entitled to their own opinion, but like you said, and like I said, that when someone is throwing their opinion in your face, it becomes an unnecessary problem. I don't throw my opinion in other people's faces. I don't expect you to throw your opinion in my face. One thing that I would say for me, and I'm gonna say for most people, but definitely not all, is that just because someone's gay or lesbian, just because they see like a naked or half-naked male or female, does not mean that they're gonna go for it, or does not mean that they're gonna be sexually attracted.
Just because people know that they like their same sex doesn't mean that they're not people. Doesn't mean that they don't deserve to be accepted or to have the same rights as the rest of us.
I'd like to see us be able to be what we want to be and not be forced to be who we're not. Be able to be called a male and not get yelled at for it, basically.
I think gay marriage is like every other marriage. It should be accepted. It should be legal. I mean, whatever makes that person happy. True love, if it exists, you deserve to have it, no matter what sex it is. If you want to be with that person, you deserve to be with that person, even if it's the same sex. It shouldn't be illegal. It shouldn't be discriminated on. If you like that person or love that person, you should be allowed to marry them.
There's going to be a lot of resistance, but eventually, when people do see, they will eventually agree with it.
Because everyone has the right to happiness. And plus, when you're married, you get certain benefits. If, say, your wife is in the hospital, you're not related to her, but since, like, that's your wife, you can go and visit her. But if another man is married to another man, since they're not family, they don't have visitation rights. I think that they should be married because everyone has the right to be equal. And the Constitution says all men are created equal. But there is nowhere where it says except homosexuals. So I think men not being able to marry other men, or women not being able to marry other women, that's not everyone being equal.
I don't think it'd be that long to get gay marriage legal in most states. I mean, some states are already legalizing it as far as right now. But I also think that gay marriage should be allowed wherever. So I don't think it'll take that long for gay marriage to be legalized. But I don't think that it'll ever be legalized in every single state.
I think that gay marriage will be accepted in at least the next 10 years. And everyone will be able to get married.
I think as it goes on, everybody will be more accepting, and it'll come to a point where we don't have to come out. We can just bring whoever we're dating home. No having to say, I'm a lesbian or I'm gay. You just bring them home and your parents won't care.
I like to believe now that it's mostly accepted. And I'm not going to be one of the ignorant people that just assumes that everything's okay, because I know that everything's not. So I'm just going to say that I believe that it's mostly accepted already. Just because, I mean, like, freaking Demi Lovato did a freaking music video at 2 gay pride festivals. So even if that gained one supporter that didn't support gay people, it's a start. One person can mean the world to someone else. I think the problem with one that would bully another over sexuality is because they think that their sexuality, which is straight, I guess, is dominance. And plus, it probably just gets laughs out of their friends, which makes them feel like they fit in more with the in crowd, Because if there's that type of bullying that's going on in the school, then that's obviously what the predominant thing. Like, that's probably the predominant bullying that's going on, because people don't just come out and randomly bully a gay person over nothing.
I think, like, sexuality is just a label.
I like to think that my sexuality doesn't have anything to do with my religion.
No, I'm not really religious. Just my personal reasons. Never really got into religion when I was younger. That shouldn't have any justification. Just because, yes, it was put in the Bible that marriage should be between a man and a woman. Who's to say that it can't be? We're all just in love, and that's what matters. Happiness is everything. If you're happy with someone, be with them.
I'm a proud supporter.
I am part of the community.
I am, and always will be, me.